The Ionic framework is a UI toolkit for building a cross-platform application. So with just HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, you can build the mobile, you can build the desktop, and you can also build the iOS application, all in one code base. All right. So if you want to read the docs, all you need to do is to visit the ionicframework.com/docs. Then you're going to be on this page, and basically you should see everything related to Ionic. So let us dive into some of the components. But mind you, Ionic is available in Angular, React, and Vue.js. They started with Angular and they have expanded to React, Vue.js, and they keep on growing. They actually had plans to expand it to other technologies. All right. If you look at this phone here, this is like what you get. These are some of the components give together. So this is the iOS version. You can click on this button to switch to Android, and you can see this is the Android, which is the MD. These are the components. So how do I get started with Ionic? First of all, you you need to you need to have Node.js installed, because if you click on this installation, right, then you scroll down, you can see what they ask us to do is to do npm install -d Ionic CLI. And before you have access to npm, you need to have Node.js installed. So I am open my terminal, and you can see I will do node dash dash version. You can see I already have Node.js installed. I'm currently using version 14.20 of Node.js. You can see I also have access to npm. So npm dash dash version, and my npm version is 6.14.17. If you want to install Ionic, all you have to do is to type this command, or you can just click on this copy to copy this command. So if you copy this and go to your terminal, all you need to do is to paste it and press enter. Okay, I don't have to do this because I already have it installed. So I want to check my Ionic version. So if I do Ionic dash dash version, okay, so you can see I already have Ionic CLI installed. My Ionic CLI is version 6.20. When you are done with installation, and the next question is, how do I create an application? To create an application, what you have to do is Ionic start. But before we go about creating the application, let's look at some of the components. Okay, right on the nav bar, I want to click on components. So if I click on component, right, you can see they have series of components. Basically, almost some few components you have to build for yourself, just like table. Okay, so for action sheets, they have alert. So let me open the alert in a new tab and see they have card, button, chip, content, and date picker, floating action button, icons, infinite scroll. So basically, you just have to go to this documentation, which is the ionicframework.com/doc/component, to see all the available components and see the one that actually fits your needs. So if I go to the Ionic alert, so this is basically how it is. This is the iOS version, right? And this is what? Angular. iOS version of Angular. Like I said, for this tutorial series, I'll be focusing on using Angular. We're going to look into other technologies in the future. All right. So the good thing of the Ionic framework is they have a very straightforward documentation. You can see now you are already seeing the behavior of how it's going to look like if you put it in your application. So if you click on this now, you can see this is it. So I'm going to click on this. You can see important message. This is an alert, right? And if you scroll down, you're going to see the code base. So in Angular, you can see all you have to do is to copy this one and put it in the template. Angular has separation of concern. So it has HTML in a different file and your TS file in a different file. For the Ionic button, all you have to do is to copy this and put it in the HTML. And you click on this section, this segment rather. So see that this is what you need to do, right? This This is what needs to be in your class, in your class component to use this alert. All right. If you go to like JavaScript, for example, this is vanilla JavaScript, and you scroll down, you can see this is just all you need to do. That is if you are using vanilla JavaScript, but I prefer to use framework. If you also go to React and you scroll down, this is all what you need to do for React. All right. So another important thing is if you scroll down, customization, right? You can customize this Ionic alert to how you want it. They have provided some built-in class for you, which you can work on, and you can customize this to fit your needs. So if I click on this, you can see this one has been customized. You can see the background. They give it some a kind of dark gray color. So in the next video, we'll be looking at creating a new Ionic project. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in another video.